Well, hello there. Just a little quick update. I've been and had my virtual colonoscopy. Yeah, they give it a great long name, but it's basically it's a virtual colonoscopy. They don't actually put the cameras up your bottom anymore. So I really think I should document it just in case there's anyone else going for it. So you might stumble across this video and I'll tell you all about it. And it's really nothing to be scared of. No, it's not. It's really quite easy. The day before, you have to take a preparation and you have to reduce your food intake. So for breakfast at 8 o'clock sharp, I had 2 pieces of toast, and up until 4 p.m. you're allowed to have tea and coffee made with milk. After that, you can't have tea and coffee with milk. You have it black tea or black coffee, and clear liquids, like watered down Ribena or something like that, but mainly clear liquids. Anyway, so had for breakfast I had 2 pieces of toast. For lunch I then had a piece of toast and a piece of chicken, which was what they recommended. You can have fish or anything like that you want, or eggs, but I just fancied a piece of chicken. And then later on, after 4 p.m, I had, for my supper, I had an OXO cube, surprisingly good. And then today, when I went in for the operation, I had a glass of water before I went down there. But yeah, it took 20 minutes. You get there 15 minutes early so you can put your gowns on and whatnot. And then they go through a questionnaire and they put a cannula in your arm. And then you go in for the scan. They make you lay on your side. They then insert a tube which then inflates your bowels with CO2. That's a little bit uncomfortable when you're laying on your side and you're feeling the insides begin to swell up. It's not very pleasant, but not painful, and it doesn't last long. Like I say, I was only in there for 20 minutes. You slide in through the donut. You have to hold your breath for 15 seconds or less, I think it was. And then you have to hold your breath as they take another picture on the way out. They then rolled me over onto my other side, and we did that same thing again, where they put me through the machine, holding my breath on the way in, and then holding my breath on the way out. So they take 4 images in total. The first image they take without the injection of the dye. They put a well, first of all, they put a muscle relaxant in so that your bowels can inflate with this gas. And then they put in a dye, which then goes through all the blood vessels, highlighting what's going on inside. And then they use the X-ray to take a picture of what they can see from this dye that's showing up on the screen. Now, second time I had that when I'm looking at my leg. But anyway, moving on. So having this virtual colonoscopy wasn't a great deal of discomfort. There was no embarrassment. There was no funny noises or sounds, because they're very professional, and the tube that they pump you full of CO2 gas is they just open the valve and let the gas out again when you're finished. So there's no embarrassing noises or sounds, and it was over and done with in 20 minutes. And then of course if you're like me, the hospitals, they have no telephone networks. It's a matter of trying to find your missus. Well, she's got. I found her in the coffee shop having a cup of coffee, and of course she had no phone network either, so she didn't know that I'd finished. Anyway, so that's enough of that. So getting on for 4 minutes 15, so I'm going to finish it there. So I'll catch you all on the next one. Bye then.